Frank Morejon from MMA2TheMax.net. We are here live at the U.S. Century Bank Arena, located inside the FIU campus in Miami, standing next to the man himself, owner of Championship Fighting Alliance, CFA, for today's fight, July 23rd at 7 p.m. If you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets today. Last minute, CFAfights.com. Go buy your tickets there. Georgie, thanks so much, brother, for having a time.
Thank you for everything, man.
Let's talk about the fight tonight at 7 p.m. here at the U.S. Century Bank Arena. You got an amazing card.
It is an amazing card, in fact.
Talk to me a little bit about it.
We're very excited to bring this card to South Florida. I mean, all the organizations are bringing local guys and always focusing on who's selling more tickets and who's not, and who's the local guy that sells tickets. This is not about the local guy anymore. This is a national company.
Okay.
We're going after the big names, trying to sign big names, trying to bring the big show to South Florida. I mean, we all love MMA down here in Florida.
Absolutely.
Why not bring the fans, the shows, the people, the fighters they want to see? Stay away a little bit from the locals. Always mix the locals a little bit, but bring those big names that everybody wants to see watching.
Absolutely, because we believe that there's a market out there that you've got the MMA community. You've been around for a long time. You've done a couple of shows.
Yes.
Everybody has followed you. We've even said it. You could do a show under a bridge, and people will come and see your show. And it's amazing what you can do with the community. But now you're bringing in, like you talked about, you're bringing some UFC fighters to the card. You're making it bigger than anything else. A lot of people want to see your mentality or what your business structure is going forward. Being that CFA, this is their second show. You're not kind of the new kids on the block, but it seems like you've got a new business plan in order to grow MMA, in order to grow the company, in order to brand the company. You're bringing in the stuff. Sean McCorkle. Why Sean McCorkle?
He's a big guy. Gets a lot of exposure. He's putting the CFA name out there. We've got a lot of respect to him. He's been promoting our company. We treat him very well. He loves us. He's going to fight tonight, and he's going to be fighting for us for a little bit.
Giving the fans an update on that card specifically. Is he fighting Mike Hayes, or
he's actually fighting Cameron Belfort?
Cameron Belfort. Okay. And I know it was a last minute thing, and congratulations to Belfort for actually getting the fight. He's been McCorkle has been the guy who's really been out there on the Twitters, on the MySpaces, on the Facebooks, really promoting it from a social network point of view.
Right.
Do you find that going forward, are your fighters, every fighter that's on this card or the future cards, is that mandatory? Do you think that they should be on social networking, or how do you see that?
All our fighters, in order to sign with us, need to have a Twitter account, a Facebook account.
Okay.
I mean, they need to promote themselves. They're promoters and they're fighters. They are promoters. They need to entertain the people. That's what they do. They're here for the fans, put on a good show. They need to be entertainers. They need to understand that. They need to get that mentality. They need to get out there. They need to have people come here, whether they win or lose. People need to come to see them. People need to know who they are. People need to know the story behind these kids.
Right.
You know, we all have a story behind us.
Absolutely.
So people want to know who they are personally.
Let's talk about the fight. Let's talk about the second matchup, which I'm personally involved in the sense of Mike Rio.
Yeah.
6-0 going against Efrain Escuedo from UFC, a past UFC veteran as well. Talk to us a little bit about that fight.
That's an awesome fight. That's the fight everybody wants to watch.
Absolutely.
I mean, these kids, they compete on Facebook, they compete on Twitter. They just want to compete in every aspect of the game. They call me, they send me messages every day. Hey, I'm beating him in more numbers. I got more numbers than him on Twitter. I got more numbers on Facebook. It's like they want to compete on everything. Mike and Efrain, they're freaks of nature. These kids just want to compete, beat each other up, and have their hand raised at the end of the night. If you don't make it in your turf, don't go anywhere. Because there's another 20 companies trying to do the same thing you're doing. So who are you to come into my state and put on a better show and sell out? It's not going to happen.
It's amazing. It's amazing that you say that, because let's fast forward to October. October 1st is your next CFA 3. Yes. October 1st, CFA 3. October 7th is another organization out in Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
October 19th is another one right down the street in Bank United. Right. You've got about 4 shows back to back in the month of October. You guys being the first one on the card, of course. Where do you see MMA happening, or with the structure of what so much is back to back? Do you think that's good? Do you think that's bad? Do you think it's great for the sport?
Frank, we run Miami. CFA runs Miami.
Wow.
That's basically what it is. This is our turf.
Amen.
You can try, You can come from any other place, but we run Miami.
Yeah, and
That's
actually, the one on the 19th, I believe, is a joint venture between two companies who says, you know, we're going to try Miami, we're going to see how it is. They're coming from another state. They're going to come here and see if it can make it happen at the Bank United. You know, and they may do well. They may do well. But the formula in which you have created, and which you've talked about, which is taking the local guys, adding them in with the superstars of the UFC and everything else, mixing that in to make a good card. And that's exactly what you've done for this one. July 23rd, tonight, Saturday. 7 p.m. the doors open up?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Get your tickets at CFAfights.com if you haven't got them already. Guaranteed to be a good show.
This is a card you don't want to miss. If you are in Miami, if you are in South Florida, and you like MMA, 20 stamps, and you don't come to the show, you're missing out.
Absolutely.
You're missing out. That's
Absolutely.
It. That's the bottom line.
This is the place to be tonight. Whatever you're doing tonight, stop it. Come by. Check out the U.S. Century Bank Arena today, Saturday night. You'll see CFA, Championship Fighting Alliance 2. Great people on the card. You will not be disappointed. Guys, Frank Morejon, George Denaloval. We will see you guys tonight at the fights.